Alrighty, we are ready to rock and roll. Do us a little D&D in the Svenzone. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Hey, hello.
All right, and a final test. Cool. All right, so we have sound. We have sounds from
Nice.
game sounds as well. Um, Mantha will be happy to know that the volume, overall volume, is turned down a little bit. So it should not have, some of the sounds are rather abrupt.
We're really loud yesterday. Yeah.
And so those are turned down. All right, so when last we left our troop, they had entered the Feywild, uh, and they had. So because I don't have a character, I had to share this to everybody. But I do want the stream to see all the coolness and the work
Yeah,
I put
lighting
into
is
it.
off.
So as you guys,
Black screen.
Yeah, the lighting on the image is off, so it's just a black
it's
screen for
for,
us.
um, there we go. It's for the stream. I don't care if you guys see it. This is Feywild
Oh,
at
to be
night.
fair,
This is
you did also put the link to the picture in the message of the day, so it sounds like you did want us to see it.
this
On
is
the on
the
on the on the stream, all I'm getting is a black screen too. But
There we
Feywild at night.
oh, there we go. I found.
go.
And and so you guys had come into the Feywild, and then as you figured out what was happening, you realized that you were not actually in the Feywild. You were actually in Avernus, one of the levels of the nine hells. You were brought to the temple of, or the domain of Rakdos, where there were different people performing and doing different things, and you were tasked with testing some of the concoctions that his alchemist slash wizard had made. And to do that, you had to go to an arena and fight some devils. And that is where you are now. Last week we had you had killed one. There was a second one that had shown up. You know that there are three that you have to fight. So the third one has not shown up yet. Um, you all slaughtered the innocent imp who was just wandering around.
You're welcome.
However, it was done in an epic fashion
It did look cool, so.
as he teleported 20 feet into the air onto a swinging axe and struck at an invisible imp. And I did not fudge any rolls or anything. He hit the imp, impaled the imp, and then fell down 20 feet with the imp on his rapier. And the falling damage is what actually killed the imp. Um, and he was then thrown. Rakdos was so impressed he threw him close to
Healing
the
statue.
idol statue that healed him a little bit. And that is where we had left off as you
I
are
lost
in
my sword though.
fighting a bearded devil. You had fought the chain devil already, and you are now in the process of fighting the bearded devil. And here's the so as you look at the crowd has been having different reactions as you guys have been fighting. Um, you're still not sure how many supporters you have, but it's some of the crowd is definitely trying to win money off of you at least, as you have proving your worth and excitement. Toggin is blasting people with his Witch Bolt, um, like the Emperor's Lightning, just keeps zapping and zapping. So, Exempt Tim 3 says style points are important for a bard, which is correct. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Rule of cool.
So, all right, so that is where we left off. Any questions, any comments before we get rolling?
I think that's my buddy Eric, Exempt Lime.
I
He's a super cool guy too.
Oh, there is an L in there, huh? Okay, Exempt Lime. Nice.
I'm just gonna mention that Toggin yelled out last week that we should get this guy, the bearded devil, away from the statue.
Yeah,
I'm just
All right.
saying that so that it's fresh in your mind.
that is correct.
All right, and so and those on the stream, let me go ahead and so what we're going to do is we're going to do things a little bit different. I don't like a whole lot of character introduction just because on the others where I'm a player, we are we do it every single week at the beginning of every single episode. Sometimes we've been playing this 60, 70 episodes in, and we're still giving weekly character introductions. Um, so you do have more information if you want to know more details. But what we're going to do tonight, here's the image for those of you who haven't seen it before. Um, Zorkul hasn't really officially joined the group at this point, so when he does, he will be added to the lineup. This is a 2 scale party photo, so uh, Minotaur is slightly taller. The shortest guy um, is, although they're very close, is the Bugbear and the Tiefling at 6'4" and 6'3", I believe, something close to that.
So
So
if Zorko joins us, he will absolutely be the shortest of the party.
That's good.
yes,
He's
good,
like a normal size.
exactly.
Yeah, man. I'm an elf.
Um,
I think Jackson is the shortest. I think Bugbear's a little bit taller. I'm 6'4".
Correct. I believe you are correct. But they're close. Regardless, that is who they are. We're going to do a quick minute. So it's Minotaur's turn. Um, just tell us one thing that we may not know about the Minotaur.
Ooh. Um, I I don't know. We kind of know everything there is to know about him, which is the beautiful part of Scrambles. Um, he's pretty clear and he doesn't really hide much behind his sleeves or anything like that. Very honest with everything he does. So, very simple, easy to understand, easy to read, and I think that's one thing. I mean, everybody kind of knows that, but there's not much to not know about him. Everything he does is very honest and forward and upfront with how he is. I don't have anything to share about him. No deep dark secrets.
All right. And does he have any siblings?
No. He is an only child, and he barely knows his family. He ran away from them when he was younger, so tried to get out of the deep underground area. That's kind of one thing that's fun. His family used to worship Rakdos in like a really unhealthy, bad way. So the fact that Scrambles is kind of going back to Rakdos and fighting to entertain Rakdos is an entertaining fact in itself.
All right. And there's his axe, very unique, big slab of metal that has sharpened edges. And I like the artwork of it. And that is also correct, accurate in that as he wields it, it does light up in flames. All right, so it is your turn. You can see, let me move this to the side. So you can see uh, Toggin has this bearded devil in his lightning.
Mhm.
So
And
Scrambles is
go for it.
hearing Taugen and telling him, "Hey, get this thing away from the wall." So, excuse me, from the
From the
idol here.
statue.
So, he is for sure going to attempt to do that. He's going to move. He's going to go 5, 10, 15. Cool bearded dragon. And actually, can I be in this square instead of the square I put him in? So 15 will put him there. And then Scrambles is going to attack him with his axe. Using the Blade of Rakdos. Wow, wow, wow. I don't know if it hit or not. Is there like a...
It's catching up.
Okay. Perfect. First one hits. We're going to do some damage. Boom. 16 damage. And then we're going to hit him again. We're going to try to hit him again. Ooh, I'm going to use my inspiration on that. I'm not taking a 1.
Yeah.
I'll inspire that bad boy. Being on time pays off.
True.
3 is better than 1. I'll take it. And it hits. Awesome. That's due to the bless I have from God, and very likely. So some
Probably.
more damage. So Scrambles runs over there with his axe, slams into him, slashes and slashes. And then as my bonus action, I'm actually going to use something I don't use very often, but I've actually used a couple times this fight. I'm going to use my my Goring Rush. Basically what that does is because I hit him with a melee attack, immediately after your first action, you move 20 feet, you can, with a melee attack with your horns as a bonus action. No, that's not the one I want to use. I want to use this one. Perfect. Hammering horns is what I'm using. Basically, when I hit something with my attack, I can use my horns to slam it back up to 10 feet. It has to make a saving throw against a strength check, so let me go ahead and push that for him. I'm going to cast it on him. See if he saves or not. He failed. Awesome. So he's going to go 10 feet back into that wall of thorns you told everybody not to touch at the beginning of the fight. You made several warnings about how dangerous it was and don't touch it. And so I'm going to slam that fucker into it and just see what happens. See how happy he is
Nice.
about it.
I'm so glad that I'm not on Scrambles' bad side.
Yeah, Scrambles is a simple guy and he just does melee attacks, but you know what? They're pretty damn effective, so
Mm-hmm.
he's happy with himself. So what happens when he hits the fence? Does he poof into a puddle of blood, or what happens? Chunks of them go spraying
All
all over the
right,
crowd like
so
SeaWorld.
nope. So you walk up, slash into him twice as he's trying to back up, and as he's getting zapped by Toggin, and the horns slam into him, and he stumbles back, and it is this. He has to make a save. Defense. All right, so he is able to drop down and get underneath most of the thorns that are there and spikes and things that are sticking out of the wall, and but he's still there within it. He'll start his turn there as well. And does it knock him prone or just knock him back?
No, it just pushes them 10 feet away from
Okay.
me.
Yep.
I get to choose a direction in which I shove them 10 feet, so.
All right, and so all of a sudden you hear the crowd start going nuts. Several of them start pointing and things that you see coming down from above. You see another creature. This one
Oh.
You.
Love that.
Gross.
Excuse me.
Barbie.
It's the Grinch on a bad day.
and
Bad hair day. Okay.
the speaking quick aside, Atomic Hero Squad's in the house, so welcome.
Woo!
Thank you again. for hanging out. He says, evening, Svenzone. All right, so let me zoom out the camera a little bit. I try to keep it to where everybody can see everything, but at some point it sort of loses all the definition of the cool stuff. So I'll do my best, folks. We can zoom in as necessary if anybody has questions or wants to see anything in particular. So this thing sort of comes down and then drops onto the floor of the arena, and is sort of looking around, and it hurls as it takes its hands and sort of shimmering starts appearing in between, and then this erupts into flame and it hurls this fire, and it's going to be at Godin. And it misses, goes flying past him, and just sort of dissipates in the air as it goes past. But that's all he can do as he's descending down and now on the ground. All right, Tiefling, here you go.
Alrighty. I disengage there. Okay. I'm going to let's see, 40 feet I can go. All right, I'm doing my barbarian rage,
Hell
and I am
yeah.
approaching. The barb devil, the one that just appeared down here. Am I correct? That's this one that just appeared.
Yes, the barb devil is the one that just appeared.
Okay, that's what I'm going towards. And so I do barbarian mage first, or not.
It's up to you. You can do your. Depends on when you're actually doing it. You can move halfway and go into a rage, whatever you want to do.
That's lovely. All right, I'm doing barbarian rage. What the fuck?
Okay.
All right, so I press that. It's effect. I go to my wild rage tableau. Oh, there you go. Come here.
The difference is some of the things are happen within a radius around you, and so where you do it is important. All right, in this particular case, it sticks with you. So 15 feet around you, you now have these thorns and vines peering up around you, and your
Magic
enemies
should
are now slowed down because of it.
Yep. Okay. So as a crow flies, I'm 45, so 40 feet away. So let's just try this here. I can really reach him in my fuck. So as a crow flies, does not matter as far as movement. It's my original intention, since he's 45 feet away from me, I go 40 feet, and then I'd be able to utilize my battle axe, and I'm about 10 feet away from him, and I've already gone 40 feet. So either I did this wrong, or I'm not a crow.
So I'm not sure I understand your question. You started off
Can you
50
get
feet
my
away from him.
character? No, I'm 45 feet away. From me to the character is 45. So if I can go 40, as a crow flies, I can make it to the upper corner there, northeast of him. However, when I going back and forth like a zigzag, trying to outbox a alligator, there I'm not even close to it. So you tell me. So that's a no. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
not
not a
sure I
crow.
understand your question because you started off 50 feet away, you moved up 40 feet, you're 10 feet away. So I'm not sure where the.
How can I 50 feet away if I'm doing the targeting and it says 45 feet? How am I 50 feet away?
I'm not sure.
Okay, then there you go. That was very confusing.
Like right now, if you targeted him, it says it's 10 feet away.
Yes, I know that. It said 45 where I was, right?
Okay.
Am I speaking Chinese or something? What is going on?
No,
I'm
I'm understanding everything you're saying. You targeted
okay.
him. It said 45, but when you tried to do the movement, it was longer.
Right, a lot longer, like 50 feet at least.
5 feet
So
more. Yeah.
okay, then that's what I'm doing. He is now. Is he within my radius of thorns yet?
Yes,
It should be a circle, correct?
it is a 15-foot radius, which
Yes. So I will
is
draw a circle
this
somehow.
right here.
How do I do that? Yeah, I have to do that anyway. All right. It's kind of generous of them, I guess. It's not exactly a circle, but so are you counting him as being in a circle as of right now?
Yes.
Okay. Do I get a second thing because I'm raging? Second something or other.
You
You
still
get
have
your
your
move
action,
action.
correct?
Yeah. So you have a second action altogether. You can move, you can fight, you can do a cartwheel, you can try to seduce him.
All right. I'm going to throw a javelin at
Keyword
him then.
try.
Almost point blank.
Okay.
That's wild. Just
Javelin.
run up 45 feet and fucking chuck a javelin.
Yeah, but you
I'm
have to see
all for it.
how
I'm all
beautiful
for
I
it.
am running down the field, though. It is just a
Yeah.
amazement.
It's like when somebody
Living
runs up
garden following me. Here
and
we
then you
go.
like kick a baby or something wild like that. It's just outlandishly overkill, but I
What?
do it.
Get critical damage because I rolled a 20.
Hell yeah, you did.
And too bad. All right, so what does it mean critical for the piercing? Does it mean anything or is it just
It'll add it
fun
to
to
your
see?
damage roll.
Instead of rolling 1d6, you roll 2d6.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, and I guess that is all.
All right, and that is your second javelin.
Yep.
So you have no more javelins. All right,
Okay.
Zorkol.
Is Zorko muted?
I was. Thank you. Sorry
Yeah,
about
no
that.
problem.
I'm gonna stand up first and foremost. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
And then as a free action, I'm gonna showboat a little bit and pump up the crowd and be like, "Are you not entertained?" You know, do the whole gladiator thing.
Gladiator, yes.
Yeah, after I bodied that imp.
Get a fucking
Um,
All right, so give
yeah.
me performance check.
Ooh, love rolling me some dice.
Ooh, can I help him with that as like a bonus action for funsy? I'm trained in performance.
How are you going to do it?
Me?
Yeah. How are you going
Uh,
to help him?
I'm gonna chant behind him when he says shit. I'm like, yeah, yeah, and I'm doing
That's
like cool
right.
poses. Yeah, and I'm pointing at
Kind
him.
of
You the man.
flexes
You the
behind him.
man. Zorko, Zorko, Zor. I'm helping.
All right, so I'll give him a +2 on that. So you got a 19. So you are starting to
Nice.
turn more of the crowd your way, and some of them are starting to cheer for you guys. And
Yay.
What a
all
bop.
right, so what else would you like to do?
Um, did I use my movement by standing up?
Half
Free
your
movement.
movement.
half my movement. I will move 15 feet. 5, 10, 15. Right meow.
All right.
Because I'm gonna make my way over there and pick up my sword with that imp still on it. Got plans for that imp. Just impaled on that sword laying in the middle of the field there.
There you go.
So you do not see the body of the imp. You would have you probably didn't notice it, but
Oh,
as it hit and died, it turns into ash and sort of fades away like the Thanos effect.
oh, okay.
You can
No.
grab some of the ashes and make some face paint.
Make some tea with it, you know.
Before you sustain arc between you and the target. All right, so you finished. Go ahead and click
Yep.
next when you're done.
Oh, yep. I totally
Oh, and I'm
forgot
sorry.
about
What? So what was your action? Did I miss it?
Yeah, you have 2 actions. You can move again if you want to get closer to your sword.
that.
So that
Oh,
was your move action
Yeah,
to
that's
stand
your
up,
goal.
unless you want to just say that pumping the crowd was your action.
I
It's up to
will
you.
say
I
that.
wasn't gonna make it be so.
Oh, no. I think that's good for right now.
Okay,
I mean,
excellent. So it does
realistically.
have more of an
Uh,
effect if you use your full action. It's not just something flavor text.
wait.
If you're
Is
gonna expend an action to do it,
that bearded devil dead? Yeah, he's bodied.
No,
no.
he's
No,
not
Oh
dead.
no.
he's not
Then
No,
dead.
he's in bad shape, but he's
So
not
if,
dead.
do you
then
have?
I
Oh, one thing I haven't really even mentioned, and I totally forgot. I'm sorry. Up on the top right of your screen, there's 2 cross swords.
yeah
Combat tracker.
yeah I just pulled that up.
Okay, so that has real quick. I do want to pause and stop for a second. So this particular table, I was trying something different where you don't. There are lots of different options on how you run the combat tracker. Right now, you guys are in alphabetical order. Period. And when it's your turn, you light up. When it's the bad guy's turn, they light up. You have no idea when you're going to go, when you're not going to go. The reason, the logic for that, the pros of that are if you go, take your turn, and you know you have the full round before you go again, sometimes it's human nature to zone out, check your phone, wander away, do whatever you want to do, not really pay much attention. If you have no idea when you're going to go because we re-roll initiative every round, then you might have a tendency to stay more focused. Having said that, what do you guys want to do? I know one player really likes this mode. Um, what about the rest of you? Do any of you care? Would you rather know when you go with the party or not?
Uh, I like it alphabetical mostly because I'll be at the bottom. You know.
Yep.
Can we get the bell back when it's our turn? I like the bell.
I had a bell.
Can't we just why can't we just roll initiative and whatever the initiative is that it's in that order?
I'm fine with that too, as long as I have a bell.
He's just talking about the positioning of the
You should have
where
the
you
bell.
are in the landscape.
Okay. Maybe I just
Y-
didn't because I started the round and we're not in combat already.
Yes, that's
That
correct.
could be. Cool,
You would
cool.
not have the right bell
Yeah.
right this second. But next turn, it will, if you have Sirenscape open, it'll make a noise when a new round starts. And
Mm,
you'll, whether you have Sirenscape open or not, you hear it get a ding when it's your turn. I
Nice.
do have that up. Okay.
Cool, cool.
All right.
Um.
And
So
I
random is
don't
going.
care either way, as long as I mean it doesn't matter to me. I just wait for the bell anyway.
Yep. All right.
But
So I
I'm
guess
generally following when I'm not reading something else. So
to end my turn, as I pass by Taugen here, like right as I pass by, I'm gonna throw a dagger over that bearded devil.
Okay.
I thought
Chop
for
it.
half a second you were going with, I'm gonna throw a dagger at him as I pass by him.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
like, damn, okay.
Get
Okay.
bodied real quick. Shasha.
That made me listen. Pause for a
Oh,
minute.
Nice. Hashtag blessed.
It was on that 20 for a second, and then it rolled over.
Right.
And I'm
I
upset.
know.
All right, so that's a hit.
1d4 piercing. Bloom.
Oof.
Alrighty, so go ahead and hit next when you're done.
Oh, yep. I always forget to pull up the combat tracker on my first turn. So
Right.
All right, so talking, you are correct. It says it forms a sustained arc of lightning. So it doesn't, unless they, I will say if they teleport, that will not maintain the sustain if you or they teleport, but forced movement or movement of them or you does not break that. So you're good to go.
Yeah, and
Noise.
I would also rule with you on
if
that teleportation because that would make sense.
if somebody hits somebody that's being zapped by lightning, do they have to make a save to not get zapped as well from contact?
As long
No,
as you don't run right in between me and the person.
Cool.
correct.
I
And
don't
it
know.
depends on the creature. There are a couple times where that might happen, but water elementals and things like that.
Yeah. I don't know if this is turn 2 or 3 for the thing, because I know that I put the effect on myself around late last week. So I don't know. I might just do the turn 2 because that's easier. Yeah, I'm just. Tugin is going to take another step closer to this guy and keep continuing the witch bolt. So he just kind of sends like another burst of this energy at him. I'm just gonna do the round 2 damage.
Can't get away from it. It's lightning and thorns. Where's he gonna go?
Away from the statue that heals him, hopefully.
Yeah, I was more concerned about the thorns. I might have done a bad thing.
Did either of you have any? Did you get any fixing yourself when you were near the statue?
Oh yeah.
You were damaged.
Yep.
You did.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
felt.
I have
Okay.
not been injured, so I'm good to go.
Yeah. And Zorkel also got healed by the
Yeah,
statue
the
when he
fractals
got thrown
yeeted him
into
over
it.
there.
Even
It
though
was
I
Uh.
didn't need
helpful.
it because of my temp HP. Well, what?
Yeah.
Thanks to whoever
Okay.
threw that on me.
All
Temp
right,
HP is awesome.
so Godin shifts on down.
Yep. I run on down that way direction, and I'm going to cast Sacred Flame at the Barbed Devil. Let's see if it savages or not. And it made it save. Well, a little bit though. All right. And as a bonus action, I click on. Let me get off of this. Bonus action, I cast Healing Word first level spell on our tiefling.
Noise.
And it should also appeal a little bit to me, I believe, or should have. Or is it only to the other person? Oh, that's right. Just adds it. No, it should be self. I did click it. It didn't heal me.
Why would it
It
heal
should
you?
have been a Disciple of Life effect.
It just adds to the healing that you do.
Oh, it just adds the healing. I thought I had something that gave me healing when I healed others too, but I don't see it now. Oh well. Back to my abilities. That's it. But I thought there was something else here. I've been doing. Beginning of when you cast a spell, you regain. Yeah, it is. Blessed Healer. Beginning at 6th level. Here.
All right, and do you have the coding for that?
Apparently not. I thought I did. At one point, I thought I did. Uh, I don't see it on here at the moment. So, but I think it used. I thought it used to have it right below, right below the Disciple of Life. But it should be. So it's 2, and the spell's level was a 1. So it's only it's 3. I should have been healed.
All right, so I don't see the coding for it right now. I'll look for it later. There you go.
Cool.
So you're healed. So
And that's it.
this creature, as he gets ready to go, the pendulum swings down and tries to slice into Tiefling. Close, open. So this large axe, like out of Skyrim or Edgar Allan Poe, swings down as it's been doing most of the game. And I need that save from the Tiefling.
Can you do me a favor and put the where the space of this platform is supposed to be so we can
Oh man, that's brutal.
But because you're raging, you only take half damage. As you're focused throwing your javelin, this blade comes and bangs into the back of you. So you're only at 10. Instead of 12, you take 6. You know it is right around where his sword is dropped.
that's the center of it, the edge, and if so, which edge?
It is right around where the sword is. So center-ish.
It's a 20-foot thing, isn't it?
The platform is, yes. The blade extends slightly beyond that as it swings out and underneath.
Out. So it's going up towards Echo. 20 foot square platform.
Echo is dead, by the way.
Echo's dead.
Echo is dead. Anytime I get more than 15 feet away from it, it poofs out of existence.
I thought
I thought it was like a glitch from leftover from last week, but
okay.
I am well over 15 feet away. It is gone.
All right. So this creature
I
is
think
looking.
that's a no to my request.
Correct. There is no marking on the ground indicating where
Yes, I'm asking
the thing
you
is.
as the dungeon master if you would put a.
Your character doesn't see that. There is no way for the character to know that, so no, I'm not going to mark that.
They just came down out of the ceiling. They know where it is. It was just there. And there's
Yes,
now a
and it's right
marker, a thing.
above the sword.
So 20 foot to 10 foot out in all directions is where the thing is.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so this thing is first of all going to make another save. As he is next to the thorns. And he fails, so he takes a little bit of damage. He's trying to move away, and Made his first save, but not his second. What is this? Okay. Alright, so he is actually going to
Oh, purple is
And
crunchy.
he's still very confused. That poor
what is
guy.
the range? The range is that sucks. Alright, so he's gonna move up and charge toward Toggin.
Okay.
First of all, gonna slice at you with his glaive.
Deserved, yeah. Hashtag blessed. That's how you roll a 6 on your con save and still keep it.
Alright, and as this blade slices into you,
Another 6.
it starts. The wound is rather grievous, and you see that it's very deep and it continues to bleed.
Yep. I'm bleeding, guys.
Bodied, free.
Alright, and then it's going to attack with, you see the beard that he has, reaches out and tries to
Gently
stab into
stroke
you.
him.
And that is a hit.
Yeah. AC is not my strong point. Fuck me.
Ooh, 1.
Hashtag blessed, guys.
But because this is a skill check, it is still a success. So let's see, as you feel
Oh my god.
poison coursing through you.
Twice in a row, I've gotten just the same dice roll for both the concentration and the constitution save.
Alright.
It's
You don't
fine.
take any more damage, but you are poisoned per the effect. Bugbear. Alright, you're moving again.
That was not me.
That wasn't you, okay?
No, it was somebody else's turn, and it just appeared. I didn't intend to move.
Okay, I'll put you back in a second.
Sorry.
I think the bugbear was one space closer.
It doesn't really matter. Nothing I have is problematic.
Gonna be terribly affected. Okay.
I'm just checking to see if this can upgrade. 1d6 for each level above. Not yet. All right. I'm going to I hold up my fingers and do an intricate pattern in the air, and I speak some ancient words like abracadabra, and a bolt comes flying out of my hands, and it hits. Or actually, not a bolt. It might be a bolt. What is it supposed to look like? Okay, no, a flash of light streaks out from my hands and strikes the barbed devil, excuse me, doing radiant damage. Whoever hits him next gets advantage before my next turn. Before the end of my next turn.
So last turn, did you want to move your spiritual weapon?
No, I used my bonus action last time for something else.
Okay.
This time I will.
Okay.
I can only move it 20 feet, so it comes 20 feet closer to me. Or toward the creature.
All
And
right.
that's it.
Anything else?
That is it.
All right. Go ahead and pass the turn. Tiefling, you are up.
I tried to pass the turn several times, but it doesn't want to move.
It'll catch up.
It's probably just thinking.
All right. So we're moving up.
You might be muted, Reno.
Yeah, if you're talking.
Yeah, sorry, the phone was ringing, so I muted.
All good.
I'm moving up to that point and striking him with my great axe magical damage.
We lost somebody.
That's his name. Magical damage. Go.
Frick.
We lost Cantrip.
Oops. Yep.
Nice.
All right. Your first attack is a hit.
Partially resisted. All right, doing it again. Same person. Magical damage. Striking. And missing. All right, I think that is everything I can do. There you go.
All right. So moving up to the northeastern corner. This creature is going again. The beard lashes out and misses. So the glaive follows up. The glaive hits. And let me see what happens here. All right, so Toggin, you would know as he slices into you again. You see that these wounds are continuing to bleed. You can take your action to staunch the wound using a medicine check, or magical healing will stop it.
Yeah.
And hits little buddy on the other side of the room. Gets to go now. And it is going to disengage. So it's at half movement to start with. As it moves down, struggles through these vines and thorns surrounding a tiefling. and comes out. All right, Minotaur.
Okay, so I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm going to attack him. Once again, I'm using my big old axe, not giving any shits about him. Really? Fucking one. Okay. So I missed with the first hit, and then I will roll again for my second attack. There we go. Boom. Hit. And damage. So I hit him with the axe. I'm going to use my bonus action to use my horns again. I'm going to try to slam him back into that fence. So let's see if he can pass or not.
Okay,
That
very
was the whole
good.
point of running to this part because I figured if I ran next to him, he would
Dude.
slam into the statue. So I was like, I'm going to be on this side. So he slides into the fence.
Very nice.
Except for
He's
he
waiting for
fucking
it this time,
succeeds.
though.
He succeeds because he's a dick. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use
Just
my
the guy who's
action
trying to
surge.
slam him into the
All right,
wall.
I'm gonna use my my action surge this time to
gotcha.
take a second attack against him. Did I click on it already? Okay, let me see where it is.
Mhm.
Cool.
That's the
All right,
sound from
I'm gonna attack.
Blade Runner.
Sorry, I gotta go back all the way to here.
That last little sound was from Blade Runner.
Right.
Awesome.
It says action
Awesome.
surge sound.
And it hits him. Boom. It's first damage. And I'm a fighter, so I actually get 2 attacks when I use my action surge. So I will take another one. Try
Mhm.
to kill this fool. Bang. Nat 20.
Nice.
Hulk smash this fool. There's some damage right there.
Woo.
Does he look like he's being damaged even though he's so close to the statue? I'm hoping
Oh
it's
yeah.
working. Cool. All right. And that is all I can do for now. So I run over, try to hit him and slip on some mud or something and miss, but I avenge myself with the second hit and then get a gust of wind and just smash into him. Ooh, that's awesome.
Nice.
So
That
you,
20.
Crit.
since you've been watching for it, you have not seen Toggin or him get healed.
That's good.
Mm. So
I mean,
maybe
it's not good
it's
for
a
Talgan,
when you
but it's good
enter
for us in
the.
general.
No, Toggen's fine. He's
Yeah.
got
No, I'm
his
not
own
worried about
kind of
Talgan. He has
magic.
those good berries. He can heal himself. He's smarticles.
He's
All
not a
right.
ranger.
But yeah,
Sounds
that
like.
is that's his turn. I'm gonna pass turn, I think. I don't know if I did it or not. I hit the button.
I think
All
it's
right.
just
So,
moving.
as Toggen's turn starts, a couple
Oh,
things happen. First of all, you take some damage, but I also need an 1d8 plus 5 as you receive
oh,
healing
nice.
from Kendrick Main in the chat.
Ooh, could be
Wow, I
anyone.
wonder who that could be.
I just said it could be anyone. Okay, gosh.
Nice, nice.
That is nice, very nice. All right, so actually the damage you just took is
Counteracted
healed,
damage. Yeah.
but the because this is considered magical damage, you are no longer bleeding.
Oh, that's
Magical
cool.
healing, you mean?
There we go. All right,
Nice.
so you are no longer bleeding.
Cool. In that case, Toggin. Oh, I clicked out and it's taking a minute. It's taking a minute. There we go. Toggin is going to continue using his witch bolt on this guy. He is not going to drop it. And so that's going to be round 3 damage, which is 1d 12 plus 1d6. They are out of order, so it's fine. Oof.
Man.
Sad damage. That is sad damage, guys. And then never mind. He's fine. He's not going to use his hex points to heal himself. That's crazy. That's crazy. He would much rather try to kill this guy that's trying to hurt him first before healing himself. Uh, so that's actually just gonna be his turn. Um, he just keeps on doing that lightning stuff, putting on light shows. I think at this point, because Zorkel and the Minotaur are trying to hype up the crowd, he's just trying to make it look like a little bit flashy.
Okay, very nice.
Super hyped.
All right.
Two questions before I start my turn. Question number one. Can I cast cantrips while playing an instrument?
Yes, most bards use their instrument to cast a spell.
Neat.
That is your
That's
spell
what I thought.
casting focus. Yes.
Is walk speed halved of your normal movement in 5e?
No. Your normal movement is your walk speed.
Oh, all right. Well, then I'm going to pull out my Loot of Illusions,
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Get some
Yeah.
bunnies in this bitch.
and I'm gonna
Right?
Nothing says hell
start
like bunnies.
uh, singing a
Funny while
song.
I whip out this loot.
Yeah, I'm gonna start playing and singing a song about how dumb these devils are, and
Damn right.
you know, tell them that the bearded one, seems like he's compensating with the giant phallic things growing out of his face.
Yes.
Um, and about the barb devil wondering about what else is barbed. And then a little bit, meander my way towards my sword. But before that, cast vicious mockery on the bearded devil while he can still hear me.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So, do I need to roll perform or anything like that?
All right. So first of all,
I'll be the one.
look at your
Two, three, four,
action
five.
economy. Go ahead and is there a speech bubble with the Loot of Illusions?
Uh, with I'm sorry, with a speech bubble with the loot of illusions.
If you open it up in your inventory, there should be a little speech bubble there. What you said you're casting a cantrip. What cantrip are you casting?
The vicious mockery is a cantrip.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes, I
The
clicked the
good
little speech
cantrip. Holy crap.
bubble.
That's awesome.
Right. Also, pretty much the only spell I have left, other than prestidigitation, but I don't think that'll
Okay,
help
and
here.
so what are
Wait, this
you
probably
um, using? So yeah, by the way, the very last sentence of this says a bard can use a musical instrument as a spellcasting focus. So yeah, you can.
Cool.
Which is what I was saying. So yes, you can use your loot to actually cast a spell. Um, what this does not say it needs any kind of actions or bonus action or anything else. It just happens. You can just create while you were playing the sim. You can create. So are you having any kind of special effects happen around you in the 15 feet area?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a special illusions of the Minotaur just hacking up the bearded devil and make the bearded devil look super dumb. Just
Okay.
stupid dumb.
All right.
Got like a duck's cap on.
So go ahead and
Chick me sign.
hold control and click him. Left click the target, and you should be able. And then just cast your spell.
Oh,
There should be a save, and then if he fails, you
pull
can
up
roll damage. Oh, you had it.
like
There you
that,
go.
yeah?
Yep.
Okay. And
So you can,
then pull up my character sheet and do the vicious mockery, right? Roll the dice on him.
correct. Well, no, you got to roll the. Yeah, there you
Oh,
go. Perfect. Yep, you did it right. So he did save. So he does not care.
oh man. Well, I'm gonna
He's used to
meander
looking
my
stupid.
meander my way down towards that sword. Very meandery like. just playing this
Trying to
instrument.
look very casual about it.
Just playing an instrument, like I don't care. Like we're just bodying these guys, and
Okay.
I'm singing a song about it.
Yeah, we couldn't be bothered.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then pass turn.
All right.
Noise.
Oh, I clicked it.
Cool.
Did it work?
I
It's
think
getting there.
it's just
It's just
thinking.
thinking. All right. So top of the next round. All right. I'm just checking some things real quick. Okay. So he's gonna lash out again. So this time he's got the Minotaur in his face.
He does.
He's gonna try to finish off Toggin so he can focus on the Minotaur as the beard lashes out and misses again.
Fuck that guy for underestimating me.
It's not underestimating you. It's just, this guy should die.
This guy.
And he slash.
Hey.
See if you can make your save. You did this time, so you are not bleeding from his attack.
Noise.
Woohoo.
And he's going to slide down a little bit.
But it's not as easy for the Minotaur to slam him against the Thorn's Den.
Alright,
Kind of weird.
so Zorkel, as you see the axe above you starting to quiver, what would you like to do?
Oof. Is it my turn again, or do I just get a
Yeah.
reaction?
Random order.
Oh, random order.
Yeah, it's a new
It
round, so
rerolls
the
every time.
initiative got re-rolled. You happen to be
Yeah.
most lucky.
Shit. I'm gonna keep playing my song, and I guess can I prepare myself, like keep an eye on it to dive out of the way of it?
Well, you can
You
probably
can always
grab your
slide.
sword and get out of the way.
Oh, yeah, that would be fair. Um, I'm gonna go pick that thing up, but I'm gonna play all the way to when I get it, and then I'll pick it up and I'll put the loot away.
Okay. You can,
Uh,
so you can just sheath it and keep playing. If you want to keep
oh,
doing that, it's up to you.
yeah, let's do that.
And then you
And then
still
I'll.
have 15 feet of movement because it's picking up something, drawing a sword, stuff like that is considered part of your movement.
I'll walk down there,
Okay.
singing about how dumb this barbed devil looks.
All right. So a couple of the barbed devils in the crowd
Of course, they're in
aren't
the
really
crowd.
picking up what you're
All
dropping
barbed
down, but
devils.
a lot of other things and some of the bearded devils and some of the demons and stuff are really getting into it.
Chuckling
There's
along.
humans and
Yeah,
goblins and stuff, and they're sort of half split. So
There's got to be a line in the song like it's barbed like a cat. You know what I mean? Be
Like
real
a cat
creative
wiener.
and subtle
There you go.
subtle about it.
yeah.
all right, Minotaur.
Okay. I am going to attack him Womogan, as they would say it. And let's do it. Boom. Using my axe. Smash. Slash. Doing some damage. I really wish this guy would die already. And then I'm going for my second attack. Wham. Ooh, that was almost a 20 for a second. Cool. Hits him again. More damage. Boom. Not much damage that time. Sad day. That's okay. It's enough to kill
I
him,
did it.
Nice.
The
Woo!
worst hit
so
got him.
yeah, so it'll hit him, and then Scrambles is gonna pick his body up by like a leg and start walking with his dead body towards the other barbed guy. Just dragging him around like a slump of meat, looking sad, just no respect.
That'd
Couldn't
just
give him any
yeet this guy at
respect.
his friend.
That could be what's going to happen. Very likely.
Like a
But yeah,
fucking wrecking ball.
so that will be Scramble's full action. And then yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to do. I'll use my bonus action to drag his lifeless body around and kind of shake it and make a little bit of a show of it, just to tease everybody in the audience and give a thumbs up to Rakdos.
Okay.
And that's all Scrambles is gonna do for this turn.
All right. So, good. Pass turn. As the barb devil now gets to go. He is again moving back.
He is
What a
doing his best to get away from all of
And
us.
these giants that are in the crowd are chucking stuff at him, garbage, and these big heads of lettuce and stuff, and smacking him, landing all around him as
definitely
he
a line in my song about him being a wussy.
throws this fire
Away
at
he ran, away he ran away.
Jackson.
Yeah, why didn't I get an attack of opportunity? Just curious.
He
Disengaged.
disengaged, so he took his whole action instead of attacking. He took it to where he could run
Just
away without getting
completely
hit.
bitch. Okay, fine.
Exactly.
And he slams into you with his ball of fire. And he's going to do the same thing at Godin, who's been Bugbear, who's been casting spells at him.
I don't think not.
And he missed. Has he been hit since you last hit him with the guiding bolt?
Has anybody attacked him?
Yeah, that's why.
It's good until the end of my next turn, but no.
I didn't think so.
He hasn't been
Go ahead.
attacked since my turn.
So go ahead and apply the effect again. If for some reason
Oh, did it disappear?
it didn't get added to him or disappeared or something.
All right, so the effect is
All right, Tuggan. So you are
Okay.
no longer
Yep.
poisoned, and you are no longer bleeding. Your
So,
witch bolt does go away.
yeah, so instead of going away, Toggen's this like crackling energy, instead of lancing out from him, it kind of like crackles around him, and then like he takes like a deep breath in and exhales as he uses a lot of things to cure himself. He is going to use his nature's gift. Um, and
If you say a fart, I'm gonna die.
what?
Nature's gift.
And he's going to heal himself for 15 points. He's just going to use the whole thing on himself because I think he's the most hurt of the party.
Yeah.
I do all my damage to
Do you
myself.
have a way of
And
denoting that you've used this?
yes, it has a little check mark next to it, and I have just checked it. And then he is also going to use, because that was an action, he's also going to use his bonus
Sorry.
action.
It says you can't
Uh,
heal it more than half,
oh, you're
so
right.
it would take you up to 21 wounds. So you get 5 back.
In that case, you're right. His scrambles hurt.
Oh, I haven't been
Everybody
hit
else
this
is
whole
hurt.
time.
Okay.
I unfortunately have been unscathed.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can
just
I retcon
tiefling.
that and say that I moved closer to the rest of the party first before I did that?
You can.
Okay. I don't know if he can get in range of anybody, but we're gonna see. Okay. If I move here, I think the bugbear will be. Yes, he is within 30 feet. So he's going to apply that 5 to heal the bugbear.
Sadly, that would he's less. He's more than
Oh,
half. Less than half.
never mind. Never mind. I'm the only one that
You
I
can heal the
hit
dead guy I'm holding. I'm dragging around by the ankle. If he comes back to life in my arms, it'll be brutal when I kill him the second time.
You want me to do that?
You just bring him back conscious and just mercilessly slaughter a dead guy.
You should know. You should know all the rules. Take off the head and burn the body.
Oh,
That's the
don't
rule.
worry. We're gonna take care of it.
I mean, hey, if the
No,
Minotaur
I'm
really
kidding.
wants it.
I'm 100% kidding. I wouldn't care. I'm just saying.
Nah. In that case, he
Just let
just
it
does
fizzle.
it all on himself. Yeah,
Yeah.
he does what he can on himself,
Stab yourself in the leg so
Okay.
you get a little more damaged, and then heal that stab.
and then he's going to use his bonus action to use 3 hex points to use his hex of life and heal himself for 1d6 plus 3. And I will also mark that off. But he's. I don't know if I actually have a thing. I should check before I do my own thing. He does have a thing for it. Okay. So he is targeting himself, so he is healing himself for 1d6 plus 3. Nice.
Nice. Give me a bonus.
Very nice. Wow.
Oh no. Sorry, guy. Didn't know that was a sound effect. And that is
You
his
said it
action.
was +3. It gave you +6. Is it supposed to?
I don't know why it. Oh, yeah, because I was doing it automatically. Please take away that 3. I was did the +3 and I was going to roll 1d6 plus 3, and then I'm like, wait, it's probably coded, and I forgot to
Oh,
take away
gotcha.
the 3.
I see. Okay, cool. All right, so Tiefling, it's your go.
Tiefling. Right. Okay, so this guy's still in the same position. All right, I'm gonna be tricky. I'm gonna do my Ray of Frost. I can't do a Ray of Frost if I'm in a rage, am I? Right, I break the spell if I do a spell. So,
Uh, say it again.
okay.
You're not
I was going to
concentrating on
cast
anything.
a cantrip, but I
Okay.
can't. Is a cantrip considered a spell? I'm assuming, even though it's a cantrip.
It's not a leveled spell, but it is a spell.
Either way, it doesn't affect your rage. You just have to attack. So that would be considered an attack or be attacked, and then to not lose your rage. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah. So as
I
long as you
can. I
attack
can
or
cast a
are
spell while I'm
attacked,
okay.
Yeah, you're
Got
good to
it.
go.
now you couldn't cast
All right.
light or you couldn't cast something that wasn't an attack, but Ray of Frost is an attack.
Yes. Okay.
Nice.
He's already there.
Just make sure he's within range.
160 feet plus. Here we go. Landing on. Oh, wow. I upgraded that freaking Ray of Frost to be awesomeness, and I get the lowest number.
Well,
And
you hit him with an ice cube.
I know, right? By the time it got there, it fizzled out. Dink.
that's right. It's very hot in here. And just so you know, Ray of Frost is 60 feet. Your Chaos Bolt is 120.
Okay.
Are you moving or anything else?
I've played that differently. I'm raging, so I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm running. I'm gonna go this direction. 40 feet. Go. There we go. That's where I'm
Okay.
ready to battle. My axe in hand. Great magical. Damn it. Great axe. And that is all for me, I guess. Oh, I did my second one, so I could run up to him again, or I could do something. I can't. Okay.
No, if you do the attack
I'm gonna
action, you
say,
have 2 attacks. That's all. Since you did not
yeah,
do the
I know.
attack action,
So I
you
didn't
don't
do
have a
that.
second one.
Yep. I have nothing. Okay, so I'm done. Yeah. Did-
All right.
Good.
All right, Bugbear.
He's still within range. Lost my advantage. All right, so
Yeah, he used it when he did his Ray of Frost.
yeah. I'm going to do another guiding bolt.
Oh my god, that's just. Oh.
Once again, light streaks across the room from my hands and strikes it, burning it.
Okay.
And did it apply this time? It did, so it should be good for a bit. Use my. Oh crap! Can't. I got it. Yeah, what I was doing. All right, we're good. That is it.
Is that you?
10,
Oh, no.
20, 30. Okay. All right. So this thing is moving over a little bit. Doing this little fieriness once more.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to use my bonus action to move my
Spiritual weapon. Okay, go ahead.
spiritual weapon just 20 feet closer.
All right, go for it. As this thing is shooting out toward Jackson. This time it's a miss. And he misses the bugbear as well. And again, these you see the tree ants and the uh, creatures above him. Or there's a minotaur up there, uh, and they're all cheering and taunting at Scrambles to come fight, and the tieflings stop throwing little snowballs and get in there, finish it off. All right,
Finish
Minotaur,
them.
your turn.
Oh, I don't have a bell still, so. All right. Scrambles has the dead body.
Weird.
Yeah, still no bell. That's okay. No worries.
You should. All right, let me check. Go ahead.
How does running while dragging a dead body work?
So this thing is starting to, as all demons and devils do, starting to do its uh,
Thanos
Decomposition?
fade.
Thanos thing, where it's starting to start so
Okay.
fade. I let it stay for a little while to see what you're gonna do with it. So if you need to do something now, pretty much, or it's gonna be
Yeah.
gone. But to
So my
answer your
game plan was
question,
to go throw it into the acid, but that's going to take me a turn to get there. So that's why I was like, how long?
yeah,
How fast can I
and
run
it's
with these
gonna be
guys?
gone by that point anyway, as a
Cool.
devil. Now you could throw Zorkel into the ashen if you wanted.
No,
But
thank you.
the answer
I
to your
will.
question is if it's alive and you've grappled it, you move half your speed. If it's
Sure.
not alive and you're just dragging something, it depends on your. If you
How
look on
much can I
your
carry? Okay,
thing, yeah,
cool.
it's based on its
Yeah,
weight.
well,
You
if
could
if
ask
I notice if I notice that it's like vanising and like pixelating away into dust, I'm just gonna drop it and I'm gonna go for a jog real quick. We're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to use my second action to. Actually, I'll use a bonus action to teleport. So bonus action teleport. Bonus action to create my echo. My echo, and by the way, I did misread the echo thing. I'm stupid. The echo can be 30 feet away from me before it disappears, but not a big
Okay.
deal. So I will pop the echo here in this square, and then I will use my second action to teleport and switch spots with it and then move again. So once you've got my echo up, I'm going to end up in that square anyway. And then I'm going to run again and my echo will just disappear, so I wouldn't worry about it too much.
All right, so
I'm
you're only
basically
putting it
doing it.
15 feet in front of you?
Yeah, I'm putting it 15 feet in front of me, so that way I can cheat out another 15 feet of movement.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move the other 30 to be as close to this thing as I can. So once
All right, so it can only appear within 15 feet. Is that why?
yes, I can cast it within 15 feet of me as the
Ah,
action,
gotcha.
but once it gets out of a 30-foot range, it goes away. So,
Okay.
so that is my move. That is one of my moves, and then in my bonus, I'm going to use my second one to go another 30 feet. Why am I drawing? I apologize. I'll deal with that in a second. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that will be me and my move and my action and all my glory. And yeah,
Woohoo.
that is scrambles. That's what I'm doing for now.
All right, so talking. Wait just a moment, please.
Okay.
Because your turn is next, but something happens before your turn starts.
12. I passed turn. I don't know if it did anything.
So these stepping out through the spikes and thorns and stuff below with these hill giants
Yeah.
is the head, and you see it's chained. It's got several chains, one around its neck, a couple around its legs. You see its wings have been bound up, but there's a um, visibility set as visible. A large blue dragon steps forward to the extent of its chain. It's wiggling its head. Um, so it appears that the wall down there to the south are an illusion because it's just walking through it and it's not bursting through. It's existing within the wall uh, as the crowd screams and the hill giants uh, cheer and stuff. This thing breathes out in front of it. Here it is. Ring bell on
Freaking mouth
turn
breather.
is on. And ring on whisper. I was just checking the options for the players to see it's your color of your threats. And
I don't know.
I
Micah,
guess you don't have the option on your side, but I do have it on, so I'm not sure why it's not working for you. I'm sorry. Anyway,
Micah, have you been hearing it when the dice are rolling? Maybe
No.
your fantasy grounds is like muted.
Yeah, I've got no
It's
sounds from
glitching.
that weird thing we downloaded that makes all the cool noises. I know it's on, it's running, no sound there, no sounds for anything, but it's cool. I'm not worried about it. As long as somebody will tell me when it's my turn, I'm not
yeah, I
butthurt
think
if
so. I
it
think something's wrong with your sound then from your
It could be,
computer.
but everything else is
Yeah.
working smoothly, so I'm gonna let the weird little tiny baby noises not be a problem.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's odd. All right, so where did it go? Let me see. Here it is. Boom. I thought I already had this set up, so I apologize for the delay. I just
Yeah.
must have deleted it by accident.
Well then, that's fun.
You do see money changing hands as
Ooh.
the dragon appears. People betting and gambling whether or not it would actually show up.
Ah.
All right, here it
Good news
is.
is that barb thing is definitely within reach of that dragon.
Oops.
So if the barb devil doesn't get out of there quick, he's gonna be dragon food quick.
You see the dragon is as far as it can go right now.
Oh
That
Uh,
little
shit.
arm can't reach out and snag him.
no, but the breath weapon is definitely.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
halitosis.
Come on.
Someone get the dragon a Snickers.
The fucking super calloused fragile mystic.
You
Is that
know,
I know it's
gingivitis is the number one cause of tooth decay.
Oh,
Oh. Well,
As this thing breathes
Hagen
out,
had a range.
just
so
blast
much for
of
getting
cold
used.
air.
I thought I was gonna make it through this encounter without getting hit one time. The coolest kid on the block.
Oof.
It's cool. I love Slurpees. Bring it on. We are in hell. Cool weather that might feel good.
Absolutely,
Right,
yes.
it's so hot. This is like refreshing. Like you get like
Tauget's
that,
got to be pumped
n-
about that. He's pissed off he wasn't near it.
right? Uh, Tuggin's over there overheating, and these guys are getting like a nice blast of cool air. Like, jeez.
Heck yeah.
Oh, okay. I lied.
Oh.
So it does breathe out, but instead of a, let's see, let me click this. It is not a blast of cold.
Lightning?
Are we supposed to guess?
Give
I'm
me a second.
guessing.
We're getting there. There we
Barbecue
go.
sauce.
Oh, come on. There we go. And let's try
It's bananas.
12.
Taco Bell Diablo sauce.
There we go.
Oh my
Turn,
god.
turn, turn. Go here. Go here. Okay. It is lightning as the this thing blasts out bolt of lightning. As he definitely goes through the devil and through scrambles.
This dragon just did the math on which way he can shoot to hit the most people.
Wow.
So sadly, it cannot hit all three of you, but it can try to do both. So let's start with
Sadly.
scrambles.
What about it?
Nice.
You're being
Very
hit.
nice. You are able to do a quick
Resist.
dive into the sand and the gravel and take half damage.
Weed.
It's a very good thing that you're taking half damage.
Right.
All right, this may not come through as half. If it does, I'll fix it.
Oh, fuck.
65.
It did not. All right, so you get 32 instead. So give me just a second
Woot.
here, and I'll fix it.
Oh, it's not one roll then for the damage to both of them.
Yes.
Correct. There you go. All right. So whack as you take half damage, and now it will be Toggen's turn as soon as we get back from break.
Wow.
So the bearded devil is gone. You're down to the barbed devil. It is still alive, but it is definitely fried, shaking its head as you hear this thunder crack. And we will be back in 10 minutes. If you
Oh.
want to put, we'll be back in the chat. I'd appreciate it. And guys, stick around.
Well,
Don't go
damn,
anywhere.
if only somebody in this party had a dragon slaying sword.
Yeah, right.
I have a question about the dragon. Do I have time to ask it now, or should I wait till everybody
Yeah.
gets back?
That's fine.
So does this dragon look like it's chained up and restrained to something behind it like they used to do
Mhm.
with lions, Greco-Roman style? Or is this just like a dragon that could potentially be something that I'm fighting? Or is this something that I think is like another acid pit or a spike wall or an obstacle of the arena? What kind of feeling does
Correct.
Scrambles
This
get from
is
where I'm at?
another obstacle of the arena.
That's what I assumed. All right, cool.
So far you've seen one of the statues turn somebody into a rabbit. You've
Yep.
seen one of
Big,
them
big
heal
thing that comes
people.
down,
You've seen
slice the
the
stuff.
the spikes around the edge, the acid pit, which nobody has used, and now the dragon.
Yeah. Cool, cool.
And yes, like you said, the pendulum in the middle. Yep. All right, it is time. Let's go ahead and get things rolling. We are back. Talgan, take it away.
Okay. Doggin's gonna see how much closer he can get to this dragon. Um,
And you see the dragon retreat back into
oh,
the wall as the lightning fades.
actually, screw the dragon. Because we are here to fight the devils. So,
I'm gonna switch again so I can get rid of the symbols. There we go.
okay. Five. So he is able to get next to the bug major, and that's it. And he is still just a few feet away from the barbed devil. Let me see the range on some of my spells. I don't think I have anything with that long of range. Actually,
65,
I
70
do.
feet away.
I do. Tugin is going to use chill touch on this guy. Because the range is 120 feet, and that's enough. Um,
It is.
ah, and let's see if that uh hits. Why did it
Nice.
miss? Ah, heading bolt. I see. I sheep.
Wow.
And it does 1d8 necrotic damage, and I'm sure that it's not, but is the barbed devil undead?
No, it is not.
Okay. I'm just gonna make it a habit to always
Worth the
ask,
ask. Exactly.
because it does have a different effect if it is undead. And now he can't regain hit points, so
Nice.
that's a good thing. And that is my turn.
All right,
I'm
Tiefling.
up. Yes, I am. I'm moving to as close as I can get to Barb Devil. Excuse me, I have 40 feet, so I'm assuming that I can do that in a zigzag way. See, there's no zigzag. I'm just going to go like that. Work it out.
Perfect.
Okay. And I'm going to strike.
I have nothing.
Hold on. Stop that. It's a hit. Magical, damn it, works. Nice. Resisted. Now I get to do it again. Yay. Where'd it go again? Okay, there we go. Gotta be a hit.
Nice.
It's a hit, yes. So there you go. Ba-bam. It's okay. It's partially resisted too, so.
Hey, it has to do something with the potions they were given.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
Everything
gotta be
we fought
something.
so far.
They're also, it's
Everything
like they're
we fought so
magical.
far. So
So
All
anyway,
right.
so the cloud, my daffodils and lilacs follow me. He is now whatever he is, slowed down or whatever.
Correct.
Does it include his attack as well, or not? Just his movement.
Just his movement.
Okay.
All right. Good
I
pass
think
the turn.
that is my 2 turns and is complete.
All right, Bugbear, you're up.
Yep, just calculating some distances. I'm gonna save my spells for a minute because I'm not sure where this is going at this point with the thing here. But I'm gonna, you know what? No, yeah, I want to use the other game. So crossbow. I can pick up my light crossbow
He's 3. I
and
think it was 5 or 6.
try that instead.
nice.
Oh, sorry, couldn't see a thing if it wasn't scrolling for me.
Yep, that's it.
Cool. And then I'm gonna use. Second, 3. He's already talking
I
field
did.
stuff. I'm going to.
I may have done something.
What?
I may have. I thought I dragged something by accident in affect the chat, but never mind.
Okay. You didn't.
I'm going to use my bonus action to do a healing word on the Minotaur. Just trying to figure 1, 2, okay, 3. 1, 2, 3. Third level spell. 1, 2, 3. And I need to click off of that. Click on that.
All right, so that will heal you 5. So I'll do that. You're
Awesome.
healed.
So I'm supposed to upgrade that. I passed it at level 3, but I forgot to push the extra 2.4.
Just roll 2d4.
Nice.
So you have
And
7
then
rounds left on your rage. If you look in the
I should
combat
get
tracker, it says D7. That's what that means. All right.
Okay.
And Minotaur.
just
17.
I don't see myself in the combat tracker anymore.
That's right, because you turn neutral for some reason. There we go. All right.
And then
That'll do something, yeah.
So something just happened then.
okay, I'm free to be it. I'm not going to move. I don't have another bonus action with my
Okay.
guy, so that's it.
All right. So Zorko, as you're running down, strumming and making all these things appear around you, this dragon sticks its head out, blasts people, and then you see the barbarian go running straight right in front of where the dragon just appeared. What would you like to do?
Oof. I'm gonna move. Do. Right. I'm gonna move over here, singing a song about a dragon that came out, and I hope he doesn't fuck me up. And I'm gonna be focusing on illusions of uh, scrambles being victorious over a dragon and everyone else in the party just hanging out and over a dead dragon body. And
Okay.
I'm gonna throw my second dagger. I'm gonna stop playing and throw my second dagger at this barbed double.
Gotcha.
Where did my daggers go? Boom. So do this. Sha sha sha. And it
Uh,
missed.
hits him, but doesn't hits sideways. Doesn't complete its revolution to stick.
A little glancing blow.
Yep.
Uh, and that'll be me.
Fuck.
All right. Top of the next round. Toggin, you're up.
Yeah. Let's see. This guy's probably looking pretty rough. I think the best thing that Toggin can do is to keep this guy from getting hit points back. So he's going to yeah, he's going to move closer. Let's see.
10 feet.
No, I'm still. He's going 30 feet. And he's going to use Chill Touch on this guy again. So he reaches out, and this skeletal hand, with this blue energy that he. Oh. Nice. That's a lot of sounds. It's going to. Oh yeah, nice. Crit damage. I don't
Holy
know why
shit
he
balls.
keeps on dragging that effect into chat. But that is Toggen's turn. He goes, and this skeletal hand made out of that like same like blue like lightning energy that all of his magic is like just kind of goes out and just clamps itself around his leg.
All right. And dragon's head comes back out.
As Sven tries to figure out how he can hit the most people.
All right. And so he breathes once again. This time it's hitting the. Let me turn off this for a moment.
Oof.
As it goes through the devil and hits the bard.
Gonna ruin my day.
Right? With your 20 hit points. Oof.
Oof. Somebody just take like 30 points of damage.
That's if you save. If you don't, it might be instant death.
Use inspiration if you don't save.
Oh yes, please use your inspiration.
Does the dragon know how inconvenient that's being? Remind the dragon. Hey, being very inconvenient.
In its defense,
He can't see the
you saw
dragonfire
it
sword.
blast last turn.
Yes,
You
but
saw
dragons
how
don't typically
long
do crazy blast fires every turn. It's usually
I
like a
mean,
the
with them being
cone
dead.
was.
I was just projecting an image of it being dead, so you know. It
Can
is
it
what it
see
is.
the dragon slayer sword
Here
on
it is.
Jackson's belt?
I'll take it. I'm a man. Let's go.
I believe in you. I think you're gonna save.
Here it is. Okay, let's try this again. It's
I
being
hope
weird.
you're
Let's
gonna
see.
save.
There we go. It worked.
1. Fuck
Okay.
that dragon. Oh,
Please use your
never mind.
inspiration on that. And if it doesn't work, I'm gonna use
Are
my
you using your inspiration, Charlie?
Yeah.
Okay. So on your front page, it says INSP on the
Yep.
top right. Click that little button, and a little star on your portrait will go away.
Wait, the star on my portrait will go away?
Yes. So you see in the top right where it says INSP right next to your
Yeah,
token.
I clicked it.
There you
go. Okay.
That should be empty now, and then you can just re-roll your check.
Okay, I'm using my inspiration to let him re-roll that.
14?
14
Oh, hey.
versus DC 16.
Can I use a bardic inspiration to get a bonus to that?
Had you given it to
Bard.
yourself earlier? Yes.
Oh shit. Okay.
But you have to inspire yourself first.
Yeah, I'm giving Zorkol my inspiration so that he doesn't fucking die.
Take it. What is it? Lightning?
So he rolled a 14. If only someone had a chance to give him a little help in the chat,
Oh.
I'm going to be
yeah.
rolling the save of the Barb Devil. While you pray to the chat gods to help you.
Oh wow, would you look at that?
Can I roll my own?
There you go. All right. So, Lei Jin helped you out, Zorkel. Welcome, Lei
Nice.
Jin. Thank you.
Nice.
Appreciate you.
Word. Thank you.
So you do save. So I'm just going to do this first.
$69.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's still down to
Let me just pull out some of that GTARP, you know, voice acting. Oh, the lightning. Be a taste.
Yeah.
Just fucked up over here.
Yeah.
Alright, so this thing is not looking healthy anymore. As the dragon recedes back, you hear these whips and these people cursing from inside. Come on. Why is it being weird? Oh, that's why. Alright, now, Tiefling, you're seeing these spots as this lightning bolt just went zipping right by you, mere inches away from you, and smell the breath as it breathed.
Okay. It's backed off them. Okay, cool. I'm not going to move. I'm going to just attack.
Is there any money being handed around in the stands now that the
Oh,
pretty elf
yes.
is shot down? Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
And the pretty elf doesn't fucking know.
And the giants are stomping their feet. And dust is coming from the arena. And Minotaurs going nuts.
They're lucky. I've been holding back.
He's been holding back for the show, yeah.
It's about to get real.
Alright, so you slash into it twice with your great axe. With your rage going on. As you stand there and hope the dragon doesn't come out again. Zorkel, you are on the ground.
And
Minotaur.
I will just note that Sven should look at chat, because both Zorkel and the Minotaur have a boost of healing waiting for them.
Woot. Is it my turn or Zorkel's turn? I'm sorry, I don't know if I heard you right.
It is your turn.
Cool. All right, we're gonna move 5, 10,
Dang.
15,
But 3 different people did Zorkel?
20. Boom. I don't know why I'm not in that square yet, but I want to be in that square
No.
adjacent to him. We're going to attack him with our blade. Wham.
Alright, and the Minotaur also runs toward the dragon.
Hell yeah. We're here to kill things, not be pussies. Boom. It missed?
It did.
How?
Because you rolled a 2.
Why did I tap? What, do I have disadvantage? I dropped a 15. How do I have? That's that I'm curious about because I saw 15 on the die. This right here. Attack blade of Rakdos effect 22 dropped 15.
Yes, you had disadvantage. Let's see. Oh, you are
From
still
what?
where? I don't even remember you getting prone. You were marked as prone.
100%. I've never been prone. That's what I'm saying. I got
Okay.
lit up by the dragon. This is the only time I've ever been hit by anything.
All right. Second attack
Fuck him.
hits.
He's dead. My first attack hits. He's
Yep.
fucking dead. I am going to use the rest of my movement to run 5, 10, 15. Put me here. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to create my what do you call it? Yeah, I'm gonna create my echo, and I'll put my echo. Let's get it closer to the dragon. 5, 10, 15. Put my echo right here in the square.
I'm pretty sure you were prone because you dove out of the way of that lightning bolt.
I saved my check, so I
No,
might
that
have
was just
been
flavor text. He
flavor
wasn't
text
actually prone.
Yeah.
Okay,
Um,
got you.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
something that happened last week, I'm sure, and for some reason nobody noticed he was prone.
Anyway, so I am making my thing right here as my bonus action.
Okay.
My echo, boom. Hopefully the dragon, if he does come out before I have another turn, will be confused.
All right. So as the last devil fades away, tendrils of shadow and dust and ash. You see the mixed reactions within the crowd, and you see the statue that was spewing acid stop spewing acid, and um, a couple imps fly down and start motioning for you all to move up toward toward Rakdos.
I'm going to shove a healing
And
potion into Zorkel.
Zorkel is up already. Go ahead, Zorkel. Go ahead and give me a 1d8 plus 5.
Okay.
Thanks to Lejeune in the chat. Lejeune, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Don't know if you're trying to be
Legion, like
Spanish or if
we
it's
are many.
You
could
you
be
the real
Legion.
MVP.
Yeah, could be.
Hoo-hoo. Thanks, bruv.
Didn't Mantha do it too?
No,
Or was that
she
at a
did.
different time?
Little help.
Oh, a little help. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
Mhm.
and
LII is usually LI. I mean, lie, typically.
all right. So very nice roll. We get 11 back.
Noise.
What?
I'm gonna dust him off, clean him up a little bit.
Minotaur. Do you see that? The lightning went right through me.
Yeah,
My-
I've been there. And I have like giant sear marks all over me from when I got hit.
All right, are you guys moving up?
Yep.
Yep.
Do you want us to physically move?
Up to the center, or up to the platform.
I'm gonna.
No, the imps are sort of corralling you and moving you guys up toward right where Scrambles is. Yep.
Targan moves up, trying to avoid the
I'm gonna.
swinging axe.
I'll come up here and take a knee.
It is not
That's what I'm
swinging.
gonna do.
Everything is off at
Uh,
this point. You see, nothing is
shoot.
moving.
I'm gonna take a knee behind everyone.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Brambles is stretching with his Rakdos axe over his shoulder. All right, we ready for another round? Round 3?
Hmm. Might want to do
Legion.
that
Ooh,
to
who
the
said Legion? That was
recording.
close. Yeah.
Yeah, like the demon. We are many.
Yeah.
We are Legion. Dun, dun, dun.
All right. So he stands.
Oh, did anyone have to give money back after I stood up again?
My barbarian rage goes away, correct?
Yes, it will go away here in just within seconds before you're able to do anything else. Yes.
But I mean, is he going to see it or is he not going to see it? Am I going to be encompassing Talgan as well?
No, you're not. I don't
That's too
understand.
long.
Yeah,
It would have faded out before I got to the pillar.
correct.
I
Yep.
can't pull the scrambles. I have to just be up there myself. Okay.
Yes. All right. And so, give me. So he moves towards you all and the wizard teleports. Just waiting for Fancy Grounds to catch up. I'm trying to do too many things at once, I guess. So he comes down, sort of floating. Um, come on. He turns to his mage, and there we go. Zoom in for the chat at least. The stream can see a little bit more of what's going on. And the mage reaches over and pulls out some potions. Trying to find all the little All right, and one of them you see is this almost square glass bottle, completely black. It has this black ceramic top and lid to it, um, and here it is. He says, the wizard says, "This is part of what was given to these devils. If you ever wish to try it yourself, here is a little bit."
He gives one to each of us.
No, there's only one.
That can be split 5 ways.
There's only one.
Okay.
So if you read through what it says in the chat, it will do some serious stuff if what they think is correct. Assuming everything here is correct, then do some. It all depends on you first of all become evil, and then the good news is you don't have to breathe. You do have resistance to radiant damage if anything ever tries to hit you with radiant damage. Minor detail of you give up your soul.
That's that. Just a little bit.
But you do come back as a bearded devil. The cool looking thing with the poison and the glaive causes bleeding. So that's pretty cool. Um, or you could try to tricking somebody into drinking it involuntarily. And
Immunity to damage from normal weapons. That's wild.
same thing happens in addition, and you may also get some other stuff depending on how they roll. So it's an interesting thing you have.
So theoretically, we could trick somebody in the party into drinking it unwillingly, but giving them some sort of like advantage on saving throws. And theoretically, they could keep their soul.
If they
The
succeed.
the uh, uh, the effects from above still take effect for
Ah,
whether you drink it willingly or not.
okay.
So no, they would not keep their soul if that is the whole purpose of this soul ichor.
It's true.
Um,
Here's all I'm saying. If you
If
can
they,
lose your
if the
soul, you
saving
can
throw
get it back.
succeeds, it says your soul is going to keep it as unaffected. If you get it unwillingly.
all right, so yes, if you do, unless you say make your saving throw, yes.
Sure.
All right, so that's closed. So let me go back. He also hands you several other potions, one each. I'm trying to find what I did with the.
Mm.
parcel.
You hid it
Here it
so
is.
well, even you can't find it.
All right, so give me just a second here. All right, so he puts these. You see him take out this bag. He puts the isoliker in it. He puts in 5 potions that are all glowing red, um, and he puts in 2 other potions. Hands it over to you, and as he hands it to you, you all go ahead and go to your main page.
Okay.
Minotaur, Tiefling, and Taugen. And actually, I've got Tiefling because I saved it. And you can go ahead and put back your name as you remember. If you had a longer name and don't remember, it's in your notes. I put everybody's name in their notes. Um, so there we go. And let me check one other thing. As you hear the roaring of the crowd, the wizard directs you to follow him, and he starts heading down toward where the dragon was. And you guys follow him down there.
I'm gonna swing over here and pick up my dagger first.
Okay. You actually had 2 daggers you threw, so you
Yeah, the
are
other
able to
one is
grab them both.
down. Yeah, the other one's down by the dragon though.
Yep.
This one's up here.
You're able to grab them both as you work your way down. And
Assuming oh, shit, my javelins back as well
okay, yep,
as
if
I
you want to go
multiply
run and
them.
scramble and find your javelins, you can. Absolutely. Just checking and trying to pull up this up. So as he leads you down back through where the dragon was, and you don't see any. I mean, you see signs of that the dragon was here. You see big scratches on the ground. You see some blood and things that are just quickly dried because of the heat and such. Um, you know this was where it was, but it's not here now. And he follows you, takes you through and around, down underneath the stands, and you hear movement and then the crowd as a dull roar above you. Uh, and he takes you into a room, and there's this circle drawn on the ground, similar to the one teleportation circle that you used to get here. And he instructs you all to stand on it. Is anybody gonna argue or not stand on it?
No, I'm definitely gonna go over and stand on it. But before I step into the portal, I'm gonna ask him, hey, do you have a spare imp that I can take with me?
No, that's
Yikes.
impossible.
It's hysterical. Just asking for an imp. Like a little
these
smallish imp.
these the imps are not something that I control. I am an alchemist. I do not dabble in such unnecessary creatures.
Yeah. I lost my servant and I need one, so I was hoping I could grab an imp, but it's okay if you don't have one. I get it. Being
Before
super
I
powerful doesn't always come with benefits. I get it.
before I step on the in the circle, I'm gonna be like, hey, what's that?
I'm definitely gonna look
Like, and
at whatever he's pointing at.
I'm gonna, you know, do kind of sign the circle, like where he wants us to stand. You know, I don't know what that is. I didn't come here with y'all.
You would know
The portal.
as your with your Arcana training that it is a teleportation circle.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool.
You have seen them before.
Covered in like a bunch of
Okay.
blood. I'm gonna ask him, do you have like a t-shirt I can have or something? 'Cause I'm covered in blood. Maybe a t-shirt that says like went to hell and all I got was this t-shirt. Any merch or anything that I can have for free as we like walk through the gift shop of this death arena? Like a coin press. I can put like a coin in it and
So
crank it, and
fucking
it'll like
great.
spit out a little bent "Welcome to hell. Thanks for coming." Coin.
Come back
He
Dolphin.
soon.
starts waving and chanting, casting a spell. Is
All right, I'm
anybody not
definitely in
going
the
to get
circle.
on the circle?
No,
I'm on it.
he's getting on.
Okay.
Talking.
As am I.
And Exempt Tim says that's impossible.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's why I did the pun marker. Because I said that too.
All right, so I'm just waiting for Fancy Grounds to catch up. Uh, it's one of the downsides of having 13 different software and websites and things open, all running at once. So as you step in and he finishes his spell, it is much colder all of a sudden,
Because we
and
all took off of our winter clothes.
and you find yourself surrounded. Um, it's smoky, but it's a different kind of smoke. It's tobacco smoke. You hear the sounds of a couple bards, and you know they're bards because they're actually playing fairly well.
Okay.
Goodness sakes!
Singing is the key. Singing is the key.
And you find yourself in a tavern. It is 2 stories. You're on the bottom floor. There's a balcony that goes around the upper room. You see the long bar. You see there's lots of tables scattered throughout the room. Goodness sakes, it's taking forever. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to stall as I try to get you the picture. Um, there's looks to be about half full at this point. Um, all different races. You see a table of dwarves on one side. You see these tieflings up, a pair of tieflings sitting at a table by themselves on the balcony, overlooking where you all are. But the most interesting thing about this room is the center of this room looks to be what could really be described as a well. It's this stone railing or a about foot wide, 2 feet high, goes all the way around, is huge. It's 30 feet wide, I believe, circular, and you see these big, large cross beam over it, and this rope going down. You see there's a cage sort of in front of you, almost exactly what you were just looking at when you were lowered into the pit for in the arena.
Weird.
There we go. Let me see. Nope, that's not what I wanted. All right. And the music skips a beat as you suddenly appear, and then it starts back up again as you. Give me just a moment here. Let me see.
That door, though.
Right.
All right. So while I'm trying to figure out what in the world's going on here, what is your? How are you all reacting? So, um, your Zorkel, you recognize this place as this is where you had just left when you cast your spell.
Oh, we're at the Glamour College.
Paul Mitchell.
Paul Mitchell.
Am I covered in blood still?
Yes.
God, I hope so.
Yep.
Absolutely, yeah.
You guys still have
I just look
the
terrified.
wounds and the lightning bolts marks, and um, the room is quickly filling up with the stench of Toggin.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Uh, Toggin just wait, actually, I don't know if he has it. Oh yeah, Toggin just uses prestidigitation to try covering up that smell. Uh, so
Nice.
instead of the foul odor, he just smells like daisies and dandelions and shit.
So those of you
Can't just go find
closest to him,
some maiden to throw a bucket of water on him.
don't smell the smell as much, but he's not able to.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely not completely covering it up, but like
So Scrambles is gonna kind of look around, try to find the front of the bar. Do I see like a barkeep or like a barmaiden or somebody who looks like they could sell me shit?
Oh yeah, there is definitely barkeep.
Cool. I'm just
Wait,
gonna look around and go, I need beer, and just start walking towards the bar through the sea of people.
wait. So did we end up in the Bard's College or in the
No, let
city?
me. So Toggin would not, but and I don't think Godden would either. But all of you go ahead and give me a history check. It's just that your DCs are different.
yeah.
History is a specialty of mine.
Okay,
Scrambles
Top
doesn't
it in
know
the tower
shit.
or just
I rolled
hit
a
it?
fucking 5.
just roll it.
Did it roll? Didn't roll. Hold on.
Yeah.
Toggin doesn't know shit. He's okay with that.
That sucked. Whatever.
I mistyped it.
Gotcha. Sick. I'm gonna break out into song. These bards playing around.
Okay.
Tell them about how we went to hell and we slayed demons and dragons and devils, and point out Toggin and Scrambles. Look at these monsters. They're covered in blood and we survived.
Okay.
Quite literally covered in blood.
The bar. The barmaid comes over, says, "Excuse me, there, young sir. You'll have to talk to the bartender if you wish to try to perform." Uh,
Oh man.
Sense.
there it is. Images.
That's pretty unreasonable. Cut her head off.
Right. Go for it.
I would like
Stab
to
her in the eye.
lodge a formal complaint. As he
Get
just
the
murdered
manager.
somebody.
Call the manager over,
I'm
Charlie.
gonna try to oh man, what is the correct doodle bob here that I'm trying to do?
Charisma-based things are going to help if you're trying to win her over. If you're trying to scare her, intimidation-based checks are going to help.
Yeah. I was
Wisdom.
gonna try to charm her and do like a these are not the droids you're looking for. I can do whatever I want type thing.
There's the barkeep.
Look at that man's mustache.
Wow, that's impressive.
That would be persuasion, Charlie. If you're looking for it into your skill tab, there's a bunch of skills. Persuasion is the skill you're talking about if you're trying to persuade someone to do something for you.
You're right.
Just letting you
Okay.
know, not trying to rule monger.
I'm gonna basically, I'm a
Win her over.
bard. These guys don't mind. I can do whatever I want. Let me,
Hell yeah.
yeah. Why am I rolling so shitty today? I
And
say as Scrambles rolled 2 ones.
Yeah.
so you see
We've
her,
all been there.
but of course. And go ahead and roll in, I'm going to say perception.
Perception.
Nice. That was almost a 3.
Nice.
All right, so you see she makes, as she's turns away, makes a little sign with her hand. And you notice that this, you would guess he's half ogre,
Uh-huh.
comes walking over from the door, sort of sits down, and he's staring at you. He's a good 15 feet away, but he comes over. Like he started at the door, moves up to he's about 15 feet away, and sits down and just sort of stares at you.
That's he just sits down and stares at me.
How
Jesus.
close to him? He's 50 feet away. He puts his hand into his pant. His pant leg real slow.
All right, so you go up and you order drinks. Are you ordering it just for yourself or for the party?
Well, me, I am ordering a round of beer for everyone in my party. I'm gonna order 2
Okay.
for me and 1 for everyone else. And I would also, if he could make a bucket of water, know where I can get like a barrel of water to give myself like a quick Hooers bath, I would really appreciate it if he could accommodate that, and I'm willing to pay for it.
They offer bath services.
Sweet, I need that for sure.
Okay.
Yes, I'm willing to pay for that.
So you pay. It'll cost you altogether 2 gold,
Done.
and he gives you directions and gives you a little chip, wooden carved like a token. And you
Okay.
take it up into one of the rooms there, and you see there's a bath there, a large bath,
I'm gonna ask him
and
if I get the room for the night with the bath, or is it just the bath?
just a bath.
Okay.
mm, do have rooms available, but
Mm.
this is not separate.
All right.
So as
Well,
you go in there,
I'm gonna pound down my one drink and then tell everybody else where I'm going. I'm gonna go take a bath. Taugen, you can come. Not in a weird way though. At this point, Scrambles does not give a shit about what anyone in the bar thinks. I'm like an 8-foot tall minotaur covered in guts and blood. I'm gonna say whatever I feel like, and if anybody wants to spout out some dumb shit, go for it. But he does not smell well, and I want to get some of this blood off of me before I start to get rot
Yeah,
too.
Doggin ain't gonna smell well for like another fucking week, my dude.
I'm inviting you to take a bath if you want to join me. Bring the rubber duckies. And
You know what?
Scrambles will walk
Sure.
upstairs.
And
Yeah,
some
sure.
minotaur and a half giant hanging out, taking a bath together in a cute little tub.
5 feet
Alright.
apart.
so as you're as you get to where you were directed to go,
Sure.
door opens and there's this large hippodon female.
Oh man, I feel bad for her.
She's a hippodon is basically a humanoid hippopotamus,
They're like bipedal, they stand on their back legs. Terrifying.
and she says, "Good afternoon, gentlemen. Do you have your tokens? And it's one at a time."
I'm sorry. Sorry, Tucker. I misled you. I thought this was gonna be like a bucket situation here. High five. And I step forward and hand my token.
All right. So as you go in, like I said, there's a large bath up there. You get in and you notice as it's very warm water, and as the things are as you're being cleaned, the water does not get dirty.
Oh wow. I'm
And
impressed.
you see that there are 4 different soaps next to you. Everything from a very flowery lavender to a one that almost doesn't seem to have a smell to one that's like a sandalwood. You have a choice of different ones you can smell, ways you can
I want to smell like
smell.
Axe body spray, like Apollo.
Oh my god.
So you combine 3 of them together.
Yeah, like Diesel and Dracar Noir. I want the combination of this.
I want to smell like a
real
teenage
strong.
boy.
I want to smell flammable.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
All right. Meanwhile, what is the rest of you doing in the tavern below?
I'm casing the joint. I put my battle axe away. My shiny dragon sword. Never mind. I have my sword nearby.
So you
My
can
shield is on my
tell.
hip, and I'm scanning.
So you can tell. You do your little magical sense, and you can tell that a lot of this day-to-day work for the inn that you're in is magical. So
Okay.
you see the
So I'll check
server
off
will come
that.
over and will put the drinks, I mean the dirty dishes on a counter, and you see this little kobold over there, and it puts it in a box, shuts the box, opens the box. They're all clean, does it, and he moves it over, stacks them on the shelf. As a bartender, uh, even some of the drinks and things pour themselves as the different um, things happen. Legion, uh, Legion, however you pronounce it, is heading out. So thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you very much.
Thanks for saving our
Appreciate you
ass.
throwing
Yeah,
the
Save, bruv.
Right?
exactly. Thank you using the Svenzone particles. See you next week.
It's like Jen. It's like Jen.
Like Jen, yeah.
And so that's what you're seeing, but you don't see. There's some, like I said, some really nice decorations and things around here, but there's not really You're not even sure where the money is going. You don't see any kind of cash register or safe that like some of the bars have and things like that. I don't know exactly what else you're looking for, but it appears to have the one bartender and the one server. And there's upstairs. There's another server as well. It looks like they work the different floors separately. People are eating food, so there is food here as well. All right, so that's Jackson, Godin, or Togden. Are you gonna go back?
Yeah.
Tagan is trying to find out how to get one of those bath tokens.
All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Godin, go ahead.
Oh, same. I'm not. I'm just gonna pay for an exquisitely large meal, and then find a room. I don't really care about something so mundane as a bath.
As the guy who wasn't standing in the blood geyser.
No, I was standing
Right.
up beside, casting spells and yawning. I didn't have any
Looked like,
problem.
looked like Carrie from the high school prom.
Yes.
So each of you can
Snuck
give
in.
me a d20, and Jackson, go ahead and give me 2, since you were
Okay.
specifically looking around.
Okay.
Wait, everyone or just those two?
Everyone.
Oh. Yeah. Tagan doesn't see shit.
Here is a better picture of the bartender.
Looks like the guy from Altered Carbon.
That is such a cool TV show.
All right,
Yeah,
so
also
weird. I liked the beginning. It got a little funky after that.
Talk about the first season and the second season.
here it is.
I didn't make it to the second season. I got bored with it at the end of the first season.
All right, so you guys are looking around the room and you see this, as I mentioned, a bunch of different strange curios and oddities as you're looking around. Some people are also carrying things and looking at different things, but there's little shelves holding all these various things. Zorkel, go ahead and give me another d20.
Ooh.
And Godin, you see in a frame behind some glass is a blood-stained map, and Jackson, you notice that there's a silver coin that a couple of these younger, they look to be human, maybe half elf, you're not sure, are messing with under the watchful eye of one of the half ogres, and they're tossing up this silver coin, and when it hits the floor, they're like calling heads or tails type thing. It doesn't make any noise as it hits the floor, and then they pick it up and do it again. And there's also a wooden pipe with a special sigil carved into it on display on one of the smaller shelves. And Togden, you see, there it is, a mummified troglodyte's hand
Okay then.
on one of sort of on a wall. Yes, that was a hippo person, a hippodon. I'll show you a picture here in just a minute. And then Scrambles, you notice that there's a parchment that has these picture, a little drawing of these 14 magical pools, and with a little key underneath saying exactly what happens when you touch each of these 14 magical pools. Everything from acid to healing to um, mutations to just changing the color of whatever's dipped in the water, things like that. And Zorkel, you notice that there's in this small glass box is a troll finger, but it's wiggles every once in a while, a little bump
Ugh.
up against the glass, and then sit still for a moment, and wiggle again.
The place is awesome.
Ugh. Um, as I'm watching this finger, I want to finish my beer and have an amazing idea of going to ask the barkeep if I can play on stage.
Very original idea.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a picture of the hippopotam. It was a female, and she had more clothes on, but that's gives you an idea of what they look like. Anthropomorphic hippos. So he says, laddie, in the yawning portal, we just don't allow anyone up there. You've got to work your way up. Perhaps go back to the Garbard College, earn yourself a name. Although, we are coming up on. Give me just a second here. Open up the calendar. We do allow. Here it is. So on the 16th of Nightal, 16th of each month, we do allow novices to go up. It's a first come around on the 15th if you're interested, and you can sign up. You'll have 15 minutes. And who knows, you might be, someone might see you who may hire you.
I'm going to scoff and say, "Sir, I am no amateur. I am a bard of glamour. I am quite proficient in my instruments. I'm going to show him my lute of illusions and be like, do you even know that this is a magic item of music?" And I'm going to hand him the love letter that I carry from one of my fans. I carry this with me to show how beloved I am and how great of a musician.
And
Screw the letter of
he
recommendation
says,
from your Bard College.
he
Carry
says,
Samuel with you.
perhaps I'm not making myself clear. Yes, I know what a lute of illusions is. That is the third one I've seen this week. You are in one of the biggest cities in all of the Sword Coast, and in the best tavern within such city. So, please, if you would like to order a drink, I'll be happy to help you. Otherwise, perhaps some of the other taverns might be of more interest to you.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
Pretty
I'm
harsh.
gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna take that up as a challenge, and I'm just gonna go outside into the middle of the street and start
Oh, he's
playing.
just gonna go busk outside.
Bet.
All right, and as you do step outside, you are in. This is where you're from, most recently, and each time you come out there, it's just so totally opposite from where you were raised, from the Fae. This is where as many trees and as many plants and animals. There are buildings and sewer being dumped into the streets and horses and their leavings throughout the streets. Um, People walking by, carts, vendors pulling things and yelling as trying to sell you their wares. Smells everything from fresh cooked meat to refuse and everything in between. Just assault your senses as you're stepping out in the street. Um,
You
and
might
you
just
are
be in San
amazed again.
Francisco.
Dude. Clear my throat a little bit. And I want to walk directly across the street and pray that there's not a shop there. And I want to pull out the chest that I have and open it up and set it down. And I'm going to step behind it and pull out my lute of illusions. And I want to start singing a song about how we just met Rakdos and there were dragons and demons and we slayed the devils, and then about how I was shot with lightning and almost died, and then this barkeep across the street wouldn't let me tell my tale. Can I roll a
All
performance?
right. So in the meanwhile, what are
Begin
the
to have
rest of
him-
you guys?
Have him
So
speak.
Toggin,
Begin
you're
to-
able to find either through the barkeep or the barmaid is able to sell you a token.
How much do they cost?
The bathing thing is 1 gold. And let's
So the
see.
notes.
Alright, so I'm just checking a couple things. Alright, so that is him. Alright, Godin, it's going to cost you altogether 1 gold for your food and your lodging for the evening. Are you getting a single room, or are you getting part of a larger room?
I'll get a single, unless it's more money than I can afford.
Okay. So it's you go up there, you get your a little runic, it's like a ceramic tile that has a symbol on it. As you go down this room, is this hall with all of these doors, one right next to the other, and you find the one that has the same symbol. You hold it up against the door, and the door unlocks. And it's a very small room, just a small bed, a lamp up on the wall, a small high window, it's only about 2 feet wide, 1 foot tall, and this by window I just mean it's an opening in the wall with slats to prevent the rain from coming through, and he had mentioned that there was a shared bathroom down the hall.
Hey.
But the bed is surprisingly clean, has no bugs in it, apparent as far as you can tell. It smells nice. The hay and bedding underneath, the linens, looks nice and clean.
Excellent.
All right.
After I eat our trash.
Um, Jackson. So
I was taking a
Yes.
bath when you left me.
you're looking around. What else would you?
I'm looking to see if I have to roll or whatever, but I'm looking to see if there's anyone who looks like trouble. You know, obviously they're gonna be ruffians and some scraggly looking people, but if I don't see any like something really, really, you know what I'm saying, then I'm gonna casually grab a beer, hang with Scramble for a little bit, and then and see if I can get a room and a bath too. But I'm waiting for others to do first on the bath. So that's what I'm doing. Have any questions?
All right. So again, it's going to
Do
be
you accept this?
a total of 2 gold.
Okay.
And
Two.
for one for the room and and that includes a couple drinks for the night.
Okay.
The
That's good.
the bath token, and why isn't this moving?
Well, I barter
sorry,
with him a little
okay.
bit, or I bargain with him a little bit, and he brings it down a little.
There it
Gives
is.
me a couple extra meals.
Give you a couple extra potatoes in your meal and stuff. Yep. All
Exactly.
right.
Yep.
So
Yep. And I'll sneak him off to scramble so he has plenty to eat.
okay.
He's
Ooh,
like a horse.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
So anybody who's taking a bath, it's 1 gold for the bath. And anybody who
I
wants
did.
to spend the night, if you want your individual rooms, it's 1 gold. If
Okay.
you're willing to share a room, then it's 10 silver.
Man,
I mean 5
I'll get
silver.
my own.
Wow, that's
Okay.
cheap.
Once I'm out of my bathtub, I'll
Are
go
you
down and be
encouraging
quiet.
the sleeping of each other?
I'll go down and get my room for my gold. And my main thing is now I'm curious about this giant fucking hole in the middle of this bar. So I'm gonna go up and just ask anybody sitting close to the giant well in the center of this bar, what the fuck is that? I mean, obviously it's a well, but like, why did you build a bar around it? What's going on? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just
Oh
like,
no.
I've never fucking seen a bar with a giant well in the middle of it, and I'm
Absolutely. It's
genuinely curious as to what the hell is going on here.
exactly. So as you go up to it and look down, you see um, it goes well beyond what you can see,
Well,
and you
beyond.
actually hear
Well,
sounds every once in a while coming up from it. Um, you're not
Do you
sure.
say
It
that
might
my
be
well?
a scream, or sometimes it sounds like a hammering or things. You're not sure what it is
Okay.
that you're hearing. It's so far away, but here it is.
The, the, the bar could have been formed around the thing instead of the other way around.
So you
That's
learn
true.
that you are actually in Waterdeep, in the city of Waterdeep, um, and uh, in the city of Waterdeep is this place called the Yawning Portal, and that is where you all are. Um, and here it is.